So, like I was saying, the social media companies with their algorithms, they profited a lot off of Trump, man. Right? He's a polarizing figure. MSNBC, the whole Russiagate thing, all of it, man. Remember this analogy that I think Jimmy Dore brought up a lot, that MSNBC would rather show an empty podium, Trump's empty podium, than cover Bernie Sanders, right? They know where the money is coming from. He was a cash cow for them. And it's really funny seeing all of the rats jumping ship when he's on his way out. Take a look. I want you to look at this. This is AIPAC, the Zionist lobby. We share the anger of our fellow Americans over the attack at the Capitol and condemn the assault on our democratic values and process. This violence and President Trump's incitement of it is outrageous and must end. I mean, what's hilarious here is that AIPAC, the Zionists, man, Trump has been good to them. Oh, they've received more than enough favors from Trump. Again, that's true of every American president. But, you know, Sheldon Adelson, he's Trump's top donor, huge Zionist. Remember, he just flew that Israeli spy, Pollard, on his personal jet all the way back to Israel, and he got a hero's welcome after he spied on the United States and betrayed the U.S. Right? So Trump gave them so much. I mean, the Abraham Accords, as they called them, is so absurd. This normalization of ties with the UAE, with Bahrain, with Sudan, with Morocco, right? And Saudi Arabia will come around soon enough. You know, this moving the embassy, you know, the Kushner peace plan. I hate how they call everything the opposite of what it is, like the Patriot Act, which is the most unpatriotic, unconstitutional shit, or the Heroes Act. Yeah. Anyway, so the Jared Kushner peace plan, you know, stealing more Palestinian land, carving up Palestine even more. And then, of course, you know, letting Israel get away with their usual human rights violations, giving them PPP money, right, with the Heroes Act. He did, I'd say, a bit more than previous American presidents. So Trump was very good to Israel, right? He really gave them a lot. And so it's funny when you see AIPAC from just like last month. This is from June, right? I'm just reading in the American format. So 3 years ago, President of the United States made the monumentous decision to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. We appreciate President Trump's historic step to fully implement the bipartisan Jerusalem Embassy Act passed by Congress in 1995. Again, this is just a side note. This is another example of American arrogance, like Jerusalem Embassy Act passed by Congress in 1995. Fuck your Congress. Your Congress does not supersede the United Nations and Resolution 242, which says get the fuck out of Jerusalem, get the fuck out of the Golan Heights. Those don't belong to you. And so when Trump moved the embassy there, right, and recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital, I mean, this is absurd. And recognized the occupied Syrian Golan Heights as Israeli, again, absurd and violating international law. Anyway, going back to the point here is that they love Trump, and then now when he's on his way out and Biden is coming in, we condemn these acts by President Trump. Now all of a sudden they're jumping ship. They're getting rid of him. Yeah. So that's just funny to observe. And you know damn well Kamala and Biden, they're proud Zionists. Joe Biden said, you don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist. I'm a Zionist. That's what he said. I think word for word. Kamala Harris, she's spoken many times at the AIPAC conferences, right? Very, very good friend of theirs. So they know that Biden is coming in 2 weeks, in 1 week, and now they're acting like, oh, Trump is so heinous and we condemn him. Let's curry favor with the incoming administration.